What up? Veloster here, and today we are back with another scary reaction. Clap it up. And this one is by Mr. Nightmare, of course. And the last time I did a Mr. Nightmare video was actually back in Thanksgiving of last year. Let's run a flashback really quick.
I wanted to get there early and buy one for my family.
But wouldn't it die?
They opened their doors at 3 a.m. on the spot, 3 hours earlier than usual for Black Friday.
Don't those things...
A little compartment in between seats where I normally keep change.
That's where the hobos are usually around at Home Depot.
I didn't want to have to hand him a 10, so I said, "Nah, man, sorry." He looked disappointed, and I actually felt bad.
And so basically now we are back with another Mr. Nightmare video, and I was like, I want to do something basic today since I'm actually coming out with a Baddington video coming soon. Stay posted. And so this is called 3 Disturbing Children's Drawings with Backstories. And telling by the thumbnail, this looks pretty dang creepy if I'm gonna be honest. And Mr. Nightmare has his really scary moments for even just talking and commentating, not gonna lie. But you know what? Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, so we are on the video now. We are about to start. This is 9 minutes. And that thumbnail definitely kind of messed me up, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, you ready, cousin?
Yeah, well.
Alright, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Years ago, I did a somewhat lighthearted video about the creepiest children.
Lighthearted? That's not lighthearted.
But a few on that list did seem like they might have had some sinister backstories.
I've definitely seen that video before he
Over the
primed
years,
it.
I've gotten a handful of kids' drawings with backstories emailed to me. Today, I'm going to be compiling a few of those into this video.
What?
This was the drawing made by a 6-year-old boy in 2012. The picture was found in his room by his older sister Tracy, who sent this to me, who was 14 at the time, and she showed it to her parents. In the picture is the family around the dinner table.
So it's
on a typical 6-year-old skill level. The reason Tracy showed it to her family is because she could recognize all the family members at the dinner table, even the family dog and cat. Who she couldn't recognize was the man sitting on the floor kind of behind the table.
Yeah, what's
Tracy
that?
said in her emails to me that when she was asking her little brother who that man was, he kept shrugging his shoulders and saying he's not allowed to tell. The man was drawn to be dressed in all black and has reddish-brown curly hair, as you can see. Because of her little brother's refusal to explain who that fifth person in the picture was, she showed it to her parents, explaining that he likely had an imaginary friend or was pretending to be seeing ghosts. After the parents confronted the child at dinner, asking who the man in the picture was, the boy made a pouty face and shrugged his shoulders. He did this anytime they asked, with the most detailed answer from his mouth being not allowed to tell. The parents, specifically the dad, weren't fazed by it, as really a 6-year-old could draw anything and create
So
something.
a freaking guy dressed in black with curly red hair? That's too descriptive.
When their parents weren't home. And one day when she was left in charge of watching him, she heard her brother talking to someone in his room. Upon getting to his room, she learned he was just playing with his toy car set on the floor, talking to most likely himself as he played. Tracy asked if he was talking to anyone. He looked at her and shrugged his shoulders again, pouting his face. Tracy then noticed some candies on the floor of her brother's room. A specific kind of green apple-flavored candy that she'd never seen her mother buy before. She asked him where he got this, and he ignored her, going back to playing. Tracy took the candies and handed her brother, yelling, "Give them back." She waited until her parents returned home to ask if either of them had bought the unusual candy. Since the boy was only 6 and it was summer break, aka receiving the candies at school, wasn't even a possibility.
Yeah.
Random candies appearing in the boy's room became a concern.
That was weird.
Even as the boy was scolded and pressed by his parents as to where he got the candies from, he still just made his pouty, angry face and ignored them.
What? Okay, that's pretty bad
Until
though.
he would
What
answer the
this person
question,
is.
so he wasn't allowed to leave his room. The family checked the closets in his room, under the bed, even the closets outside of the room. The idea that someone was inside of the house was out the window. On that same night that he was grounded, Tracy sat close to her bedroom door,
That's so
on
weird.
her bed, so that she would easily hear if and when her brother in the next room would start talking.
Oh,
Sure enough, when he did, which to note was way past her brother's bedtime, she jumped up and ran to his room, opened the door, and saw her little 6-year-old brother standing at his open window, talking to a man who looked as though he were about to climb into the room. Tracy screamed for her mom and dad, causing the man at the window to flee, and her brother began to
I
cry.
knew it.
Begin to cry. I knew it. They begin to cry. I knew it.
Her brother began to
I
cry.
knew it.
Once Tracy told her parents that a man was talking to her brother through his window, the police were called. The boy still refused to talk at first, but with the police there, he eventually said that his friend told him not to tell anyone about him, or that he couldn't come and play anymore. When asked his friend's name and age, he said he didn't know.
I'm telling you, that guy is a man and is not your friend. What, those candies have toxic
He said they met in front of the house
stuff?
one day when the man stopped on his bike and gave him some candy. After offering to come back with more candies and snacks, Tracy's brother told him which bedroom window was his, and that's when this started.
Good health
I
starts
gotta
with
freaking ad. 9 future
Submitted
minutes.
to me all the way back in 2015. This
Ooh,
was sent by a mother
okay.
of 2
This
children,
looks scary.
a 6-year-old boy and an 8-year-old girl. Almost every night between the hours of 12 and 5 a.m., the boy would come to the parents' bedroom crying that he's scared because someone or something was in his room at the edge of his bed.
Yeah, that's when you gotta
He
know
would claim that every
something.
night the person or thing would come out from his closet and move to the same spot at the foot of his bed and just stand there not moving.
Terrorize me.
The first few times the parents would check the boy's bedroom just to make him feel better. The closet door would always be open.
Let him
When questioned
sleep
why the
with
closet
his
door was
doors
always open when it was supposed to be shut, he would claim that it was because he was telling the truth about the thing in his closet. Every time the parents would show their son that the closet was empty, he would go back to sleep.
No.
Their 8-year-old daughter never had any similar issues to this. For a few nights, the parents would let him start sleeping in their room on the floor with a blanket. Eventually, though, after this had been going on for too long, the parents decided to humor him one more time and asked him to draw what the thing at the foot of his bed looked like.
Oh,
His drawing sent chills down his parents' spines.
that's
In
bad.
the drawing was
That's
some
horrible.
grudge-like figure that seems like it would be enough to give a grown man nightmares.
That would
Let alone
scare
a
me.
6-year-old boy. There also appears to be something at the window, and when questioned about this, the boy said that he sees it at the window sometimes too, when it's not at the foot of his bed. The parents' solution to this was moving their son's bed to the spare bedroom across the hall that didn't have any big closets.
That's smart.
The mom who submitted this couldn't help but get a little creeped out herself at the drawing, and every time you would come crying to their room in the middle of the night.
Would you still stay in that room? I wouldn't.
This third and last one is a little different in that it's a mix of drawings and writing, and there's 3 different pages of it. This was found by the new babysitter of an 11-year-old boy named Rocco in Ottawa, Canada.
Okay.
The
Whoa.
babysitter, who I'll refer to as Alyssa, was needed while the parents of Rocco were away for a week. According to Alyssa, Rocco was very quiet and kept to himself most of the time. He would stay in his room for a majority of the day, and would only come out to get food from the fridge or to go downstairs to play video games. Alyssa tried to befriend the child the first day, but eventually gave up after realizing Rocco either didn't like her or was just a very unfriendly, creepy kid in general. Alyssa would spend the majority of her shifts doing schoolwork and watching movies. She knew Rocco had an obsession with guns because of the amount of toy guns he had.
Oh
They
no.
would lay across the house in varying rooms,
That's
ranging
bad.
from Nerf guns to airsoft guns to varying types of toy guns. Alyssa had never been in Rocco's room yet, though. But one night, when Alyssa was having trouble sleeping, she heard Rocco sneak into her designated bedroom and was just standing by the doorway.
No,
She
that's
sat up in her bed and
freaky.
asked Rocco if something wrong. Then she just closed the door quickly and she heard him running back to his room. The next day, Alyssa went into Rocco's room for the first
That'd be
time.
scary.
Rocco wasn't in there and the light was off.
I would call
This
it.
meant he was in the basement playing video games, as those
Oh.
were the only 2 rooms he'd ever be in, according to
He
Alyssa.
wasn't there.
He didn't even seem to seek hanging out with friends. Sprawled out on Rocco's floor were a bunch of papers. The first piece of paper that caught her attention was this drawing of a handgun. It wasn't anything really alarming. It just further demonstrated his fixation on
it's
guns.
good drawing.
Alyssa dug through the papers, though, and found 4 pieces of paper stapled together with 3 different staples. They formed what could best be described as a little storybook. The first page looked to be the cover page, titled The Babysitter. Immediately, Alyssa assumed this little book was about her. But not wanting to get caught reading it, she took pictures of each page of the little booklet,
I would do the
as well
same.
as a picture
Smart.
of the handgun drawing, and left the room to go read it on her phone elsewhere.
Yeah.
These were the pictures she had taken. This was the second page. Rocco wrote on it, "It was a regular day in the house, when Mom and Dad brought over the babysitter for the first time. There's something about her that I hate. I think it's how ugly she is.
What?
She's a huge nerd. I don't want her in the house. Not sure why my mom and dad hired her. I think I'm gonna have to kill her."
What?
The drawing on the page is what's supposed to be Alyssa sitting on the couch on her phone, and Rocco spying on her through the doorway.
No, you gotta call the parents.
This was the
man.
next page. It's
Alyssa,
day 3
you gotta
and
call the
she's still
parents.
here. Parents think I'm a baby or something that needs an annoying, ugly babysitter that eats all our food and drinks. In this drawing, Rocco appears to be grabbing a kitchen knife while Alyssa's in the fridge. The child's disdain for his babysitter becomes increasingly apparent in a disturbing manner. But the next and last page is by far the worst. It says, "She caught me sneaking into her room. I have to be
No.
quieter next time." The picture is quite obviously Rocco holding a knife behind his back while
What
Alyssa
the
lay asleep
heck?
in her bed.
I
The
wouldn't
implications
babysit.
of this
No,
picture are beyond transparent.
I wouldn't do that.
Alyssa returned to Rocco's room while he was still in the basement, and lo and behold found a small kitchen knife on his bedside nightstand. Alyssa sent the pictures of the drawings and knife to Rocco's parents and
Yes.
called them.
Smart.
At first the parents tried to convince her he must be joking around, but they were apparently easily convinced that Rocco could have monstrous
What?
intentions. They had Rocco's grandmother take over that same day.
Oh, thank you.
Alyssa left the house never informing the police or any other authorities. She accepted her payment for the 2
Okay.
weeks that night, and she accepted the parents' apologies, but not without
That's good.
recommending that they take their son to get some serious help.
They should have, actually. That's really bad. You know what? That was pretty scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Because the fact that that's real and it has backstories, I think that's pretty creepy. The one that got me the most, I would say, is this one. Because this is the most realistic and weirdest one of all time, probably. Yeah.
I don't know
But-
why, but I don't know. Maybe, like, I saw the drawing of the gun, right?
Yeah, I saw
And
the
then you
giant.
saw the book. Like, I don't know, but the art wasn't. I don't know. It didn't match for me. I don't think it was.
Really?
No, I don't know if it was. I don't know.
Maybe he hand traced like the Nerf gun.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that like what you
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, like how you mentioned it, that is kind of strange, but I mean it's 11.
What?
Who knows? But
Bro, what are you talking
so
about?
that was
man?
3 disturbing children's drawings with backstories. I think that was pretty dang scary if I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of scared by it by myself. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I'm definitely gonna watch more Mr. Nightmare now. That was really good. But without further ado, I'm gonna end the video here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.